Hello everybody, welcome back to Saints Franchise here on Madden NFL 20, and we are in week 13, getting ready to take on the Green Bay Packers after a loss last week to the Eagles 32-20. We are still leading the NFC South at 8-3. The Falcons are right behind us at 7-4, and the Panthers are 6-5. Looking at the NFC Conference, the Seahawks lead at 9-2. They lost last week. And the Giants are 8-3 along with us, so we got to keep winning, guys, and we want to get that bye week. And I made a decision, guys, after last week that I'm going to go with Brian Ryans. He's a higher overall. He has better awareness. He developed really fast. I think he could take us to the next level. I'm sorry I didn't start him in the rookie campaign in the beginning of the season, but Jacoby Brissett had an awesome preseason. But he has 15 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and 68 completion percentage. Yards per game is 313. And I just think that, and Jacoby Brissett took 41 sacks, so that might be the highest in there. Latavius Murray, of course, he's our starting halfback right now because Alvin Kamara is out for the season, and Latavius Murray is not really giving me the production that I really want. I might have to put Jalen Richard out there, but I really don't have a choice but to go with Latavius Murray. Receiving yards, Michael Thomas leads all receivers with 62 receptions, 938 yards, 5 touchdowns. Jared Cook comes in second. He's our tight end. He has 88 catches. He has the most catches on the team. Cameron Meredith has been productive, and so has Traquan Smith. Josh Hill comes away with 3 touchdowns. And let's look at the defense here. Demario Davis with 128 tackles, 11 tackles for a loss, 115 tackles for Alex Anzalone, which we did not re-sign. He's not interested in re-signing with the team. He only has 3 sacks, but look at this. 20.5 sacks for Cameron Jordan, and we still got 4 more weeks left, it looks like. And he could very well break the record here. Interceptions, still Marcus Williams. We didn't re-sign him. He's not interested in re-signing with us. Marshawn Lattimore did re-sign. He has 2 interceptions. And also Demario Davis re-signed with us, guys. He has 2 forced fumbles. And there it is. We signed Nick Nelson, guys, from the Raiders practice squad. He was a 73 overall. I had to get him, man, because we need some. After Alvin Kamara went down, put him on IR. We had an extra spot. We were kind of weak at cornerback, so we went ahead and beefed it up a little bit. Got Nick Nelson. He's going to be our slot cornerback. We did re-sign Demario Davis to 2 years. Sheldon Rankins to 3 years. Ryan Ramczyk to 3 years. Marshawn Lattimore got a 5-year contract with us, and we also re-signed Alvin Kamara to a 5-year contract. And Cameron Jordan's getting up there in age, but we re-signed him to a 3-year deal worth $49 million.
Hey everybody, it's the coach, and this is Madden 20 on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be an intriguing matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
There's a look at one of the most iconic sports venues in the lower 48, built back in 1957 under the title of City Stadium. We are at Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Green Bay Packers. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Packer team as we enter play here. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Saints, they were losers last time out, but winners of 7 of 9 prior to that.
All right, guys, we have the ball. Saints have the ball first. So we're going to see if things can get started here. Here's a nice run up the middle. Jalen Richard getting busy. Got 4 yards on the carry.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find.
Ooh.
Escape and he goes down.
Zadarius Smith.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Brian Ryan's out there, guys. He's feeling the pressure. They blew the blitz on him early. Brian Ryan's.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw.
First
so
throw
he just tossed it away.
of the game is incomplete.
So the defense able to get off.
He just threw it away.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This is brought in at the 21. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10.
And Rodgers thrown 12 interceptions. That's more than Jacoby Brissett.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the
Ooh, David Ayamani just busted up the middle.
Finding a lane, he barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants.
Cameron Jordan seals off his side.
He's just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
3rd and 14.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
Offense.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And able to find Graham.
Ooh, hits the former New Orleans Saints tight end, Jimmy Graham, making him pay for not re-signing him. So now he still got some gas left in the tank.
It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
56, the 56, check 56. Watch the screen.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers got rid of that. David Ayamani was coming.
On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. On 1st down, Richard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On the draw, Richard. And he takes us across the 15.
Traquan Smith is injured.
Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field.
Come on, Brian Ryans. I need you to make a completion here.
He'll drop to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. They stop it for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, when we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. You know, they were talking about a fast start. But
be careful with those tackles out of bounds. That could be unnecessary roughness.
Talks about a fast start,
That's true.
but it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether it's seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
A run there on first down gets him a yard to the 26.
Offense.
So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
Holding. Offense.
We can go ahead and decline that.
Umpire.
No, we accepted it. 1st and 27.
And depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires.
Now look out.
Fumble.
Rodgers lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they
Ooh.
deep in enemy territory.
Sheldon Rankins with the fumble recovery. It looked like Aaron Rodgers was going to take off running, but he was going to throw on the run.
Quarterback will be extremely happy if
Marshawn Lattimore draws a loose.
field goal here.
A first opportunity upcoming in the red zone for the Saints. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Nice run.
Latavius Murray, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat.
And Rodgers dropping back to pass.
Think about what every team has in their goals, all right?
Jamal Davis makes another tackle.
Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On the defensive side, these are the starters for New Orleans. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
Stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out.
That was a good look by Aaron Rodgers to dump it underneath like that. Just get the first down. It's still plenty of time. Don't have to take the shots down the field. That's the awareness of Aaron Rodgers. And displayed right here in Madden NFL 20, guys.
Jones. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Big Sheldon Rankins there to bring him down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete. Jamon Moore, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down. They had the income.
Come on, defense. You guys playing soft. Hope you guys guarding the sticks.
3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Saints.
Ooh. Saints playing some awesome defense.
Whenever I see a team turn it over on back-to-back drives, fumbles on their last 2, I know one person's blood pressure who is starting to rise, and that's the head coach.
Marcus Williams jaws a
When's
loose.
it going to go down? When they stop fumbling?
When they stop fumbling and after he's assessed the game film, and only if they manage to win the game.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Murray. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. On 2nd down now, Richard. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
30 base. Right there, 54.
3rd and 2. Who you guys giving it to?
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
This is away and a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance if they want to be aggressive. Try and maybe get
Nice run by backers.
it puts them in that position.
Aaron Jones gets positive yards. He's in the plus sign in rushing yards now.
12, and the Packers have the first. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And nowhere to...
Demario Davis bats it away.
Knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, Demario Davis, got a hand in to break that one up. On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
56, check 56.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got him.
Finally.
Cameron Meredith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A good pickup there.
I want Brian Ryan's getting that. I need you getting in the motion.
Now
I
flags
need
will
you
come
getting in the zone.
And I think this is against the Saints up front. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Now after the false start, here's 2nd and 7. They're going to look to throw.
Nice pass, Brian Ryan's.
This one good for a 1st down, and also that is catch number 94 and now on the season. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. This is Richard, and they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. On 2nd down now, Richard. And
Ooh, Dylan Richard.
come the flags.
Pulling juke move there. Josh Jones with the face mask.
15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Now back to throw. That'll be
Nice way to get rid of it, Brian Ryan's.
so 2nd and 8 here.
Only 2 yards though.
First
Yeah, he
down.
didn't take the sack. He didn't take the sack.
2nd and 8. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Back to throw. And Cook has it left side. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up.
Dang, I'll say 4th and inches.
He'll stop him about a yard short. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because The receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. Couldn't get anything going.
They had to come from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Saints winning 10-0 after one.
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Throw left side complete. It's Walton.
Thanks, guys, for everybody that's checking out this video over this long. Go ahead and hit that like button, man, and subscribe to the channel if you're new to the channel. Race for his game and bring your ultimate simulation. And Madden NFL 20. Nice broken tackle by Aaron Jones.
With a third and about 4.
Having a hard time getting some yards, but this Saints defense stiff.
2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is just feeling the pressure.
So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not.
Jalen Richard fighting for yards.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking, because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that well, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined.
Ooh.
Sometimes the passes just go awry.
Younger took a hit.
When you're running the route,
Tayshaun Younger took a shot. Come on, Brian Ryans can't lead us into temptation like that.
Intensity of the game in pregame.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play. And the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
Excuse me, guys.
Adams in the offense for their next drive. With them losing here in the second quarter and his limited productivity so far, you'd have to think they're going to try to look to him a little bit more, right?
I would guess you would start to see.
Oh, Aaron Rodgers with the big play. Needed that.
Anything to get the ball in his hands quickly and let him try and do some damage after the catch. Or maybe just flip some formations and keep him isolated with more of a one-on-one route and get the ball to him.
I said just 4 verts, right?
Hey, why not? 4 verts. One of the best routes in football. Hard to cover each guy all the way along the route.
So far, just 1 catch for him.
Jimmy Graham has 3 catches for 60 yards.
So that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a draw play. This is Jones. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. On 2nd down, it's Jones.
He's having 1 yard a carry.
In the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. It's caught here by Adams. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with touchdown number 8 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Well,
we have a new ball game on their hands.
Going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And a man out of the backfield gets in for the score. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it ends with a Packers touchdown. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked out right there at the 20-yard line. Now we'll see what Michael Thomas and the rest of the offense has in store here. 2nd quarter, a guy like him, no catches, so that's the surprising part, but they're winning, so maybe they've been able to do some other things effectively, I guess.
And they found other ways, haven't they? Because the receivers
Ryan jumps it off.
Needs to run through us, but they're managing to
Ryan
get it done in this
Ryans.
ball game without having to actually do that. I wouldn't
trying to prove that he could be a starting QB.
I think that his first catch is coming at some point. A run, it's Murray. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? The Saints on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd.
Oh, nice move by Latavius Murray with the juke move.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run with Murray.
Nice run, Murray.
Across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll be a Saints 1st down on a pickup of 13.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On 1st down, Richard. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Uh-oh, the running game of the Saints is picking up.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
The lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
On 3rd down.
Ah, he's got the first.
And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Richard.
Ran too many times.
They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. The Saints on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He'll find his running back here, Richard. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful at getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find one to get you into the end zone and get you 6?
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with it?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no plays by the defense.
Playing good defense so far to start this drive off. Watch the middle of the field. Watch the middle of the field. Ooh.
Jones. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
So we're going to get the ball back.
Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
This is taken at the 23. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown.
Oh, banging head to head.
I'm with you on that one.
They carried for 52 yards.
The only one
6 yards a carry.
Kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense.
Nice move by Latavius Murray.
Help him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super tough.
They'll look to throw here. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. First grab for Thomas. It's good for a 1st down as well. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier.
Jared Cook.
Slap happy up here sometime.
Brian Ryan's 2-minute drill. Let's see how he does. All right, cutting held on to. Come on, Jalen Richard.
Contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. That's
nice pass. Wait, look.
Get this down near
Here's Cameron Meredith.
this quarterback now 10 of 17 throwing the ball. He's got a 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Richard,
nice.
The running back.
Ooh.
A good pick up there, 26 yards.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger.
What about?
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
If he can get a matchup against a back or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Yeah, I show my mom the pictures. She said you enjoying your daughter already.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Yeah.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal back even further. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll drop to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jalen Richard, his second touchdown on the season. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
There you go.
Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach.
Yeah.
So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page.
I
get
put
some
in,
starts
I put in
before
this
this season is over.
What's good on the extra point? And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Yeah.
After the touchdown, wants to kick it off. This is fielded at the goal line.
She in the front watching.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Aaron Rodgers, he's getting ready to go again here on offense. Been a decent start for him here in this first half, but bottom line, his team's losing. They got to fix something.
And it starts with him. He has to keep that little quarterback strut going right now to make sure his team sees him as confident. Continue to try and up his game, but just let him know, hey, if I'm around, if I'm the one calling signals and throwing the football, just follow me, we'll get there. Sometimes that will do more to elevate a team than anything else.
See if he has that confidence. Rodgers now on first down. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Rodgers now to throw. The connection made. It's Graham. And he gets it down to the 32. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that cuts into the deficit. It's now 20-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. We're starting to get near the home stretch of this NFL season. It's Week 13, so let's get an update on what's going on.
Well, who needs a halftime? Am I right? Let's resume play.
Sorry about that, guys. Got a call from my uncle. He just moved to Houston.
In the end zone. And
Houston, Texas with his daughter. And a couple of friends they went to college with, so he just left 2 days yesterday.
He's nearing 100 yards.
So
worked so hard
2 days ago he left. No, he left Friday. So
they just lined up on the line of scrimmage, either put a defensive end or a linebacker over him.
Left Friday morning.
So they couldn't get off the line.
He's calling a checkup on us.
Now when they split out. From the line of
we back to the action. Look at this move. This is run up the middle.
Too elusive for him. Shake him and get to the secondary too easily before someone else can try and pick him up.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping.
Nice run. Nice stop though. All as well.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd.
Rams look like they're beating the Seattle Seahawks.
Is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. Here's J.K. Scott now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude.
He got 3 yards on that carry. Nice run by Latavius Murray for just powering up the middle.
On second down.
Nice run. Jalen Richard.
It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. On the ground, Richard. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up.
Formation. Can we get it? It's a
They
pitch.
keep it on the ground, but this time.
Oh, that ain't going nowhere.
Play win nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Call it a loss of 6 on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wind up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball when the pitcher
Nice run by Aaron. Is that Aaron? No, that's Jamal
a
Williams.
lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. Pass hauled in by the 6'4" tight end Sternberger. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Come on. Marcus Davenport. Oh, there.
Rodgers.
Fumble.
Look out, Rodgers. Lost the football.
Cameron Jordan forced some fumbles.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense.
Nice defense.
The direction downfield or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball. We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Dang, come on, Chase Sean Younger.
1-yard punt that time. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory.
They just pull a move and take off.
They'll run on 1st down. Richard. And this will
Ooh, Richard pulling juke moves but taking
of 9
shots.
yards on 1st down. That was 2nd down run for Murray. And he'll go down.
1st down.
5 at the 24-yard line. They go back to Murray on 1st down. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you get success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll drop to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up fourth down. Had to pass there, third and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams always talk about having to win the early downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for third and short, because when it's third and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
Shoot, the Packers score a touchdown, they're right back in this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 31.
They're still in the game.
They'll try to get this running game going with
Marcus Davenport with the tackle.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Again, it's Williams. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line.
Offside, defense.
So naturally, they will decline it. They got the first down anyway on the play.
Who needs a penalty when you picked up the first down through hard work and effort anyway? First down.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Tackle is made by Cameron Jordan. On second down, Williams pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Shotgun now for Rodgers.
Cameron Jordan.
And down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Cameron Jordan in there for sack number 22 on the year. And, folks, that's just a half sack shy now of Michael Strahan's record of 22 and a half set in 2001. Here's J.K. Scott.
22 and a half. He has 22 and a half.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. Out of bounds and close. The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement. And off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact science as to where they place it, but they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy. So what did they do, shorten the hypotenuse? I mean, how did they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Oh, that's you, partner.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And he's brought down, but not before they get it across.
Brian Ryan's getting connected with Michael Thomas. Don't let them gel a relationship.
Now they can breathe.
It might be all over for opposing teams.
As they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now back to throw.
Ooh.
Has it.
Josh Hill getting free.
Before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. This quarterback now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Here's 2nd and 8. Completes this one to Meredith.
Ooh. Brian Ryan's getting connected, guys.
The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside.
Tayshawn Younger not doing much on kickoff returns, punt returns, but he's getting loose on the offense.
On first down.
Ooh. Why did he cut out?
22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Looking to throw. And Thomas has
Nice
it.
pass to Michael
And he'll get him
Thomas.
inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. And it should be the
Brian
final play
Ryan's
before the
getting
quarter
heated,
ends.
guys.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
On the ready.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff to Richard. And he's taken down.
Oh, Jalen Richard got 15 carries. I think I figured out how to get the rotation going on, guys.
Looking a little fatigued.
Between your
We've seen
halfbacks.
this before, haven't we? Because
I have to look at my auto subs again because I did change my auto subs. But I think I moved the sub in to like 95 or 90 or something like that. And they're changing off. They're trading off evenly, guys.
He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
They're trading off.
Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the third down stop. They'll set up a throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he
Stopped at the 1.
able to convert on third down, and that sets up a
Michael
first and
Thomas
goal.
has 4 receptions for 40
Good
yards.
chance now to put this game on ice. This is
It's
first
the
and
line
goal.
versus the line. Let's see what happens here. Man in motion. It looks like that's Latavius Murray in the backfield.
Now they'll
And he's stuffed in the backfield.
This one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. 2nd and 4.
Play action. Should have got rid of it.
Down back at the 12.
Rashawn Gary
Rashawn Gary able to get in there for his second.
from Michigan, right? I think he's from Michigan.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back to throw here. That'll be complete to Cook.
Oh, Packers play some tough defense at the line.
A great job to hold him to just a
Goal
yard
line
there.
defense, good
Now it's
defense.
4th and goal.
whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. And I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. Following the made field goal, wants to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler, more complex, in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Nice pass by Aaron Rodgers.
Side taken in here to start this drive. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Rodgers now on first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys,
Come on, get him. They dumped it off.
and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
I didn't see a face mask there.
Well, when you're leading in the fourth quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. Rodgers again now. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And a loose football.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Saints are forcing some fumbles.
Each other right away. We knew that flag was coming
Not
out.
recovering
And I
them,
always enjoy
but
the
they're forcing them.
conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Here's Rodgers. It's caught by Davis. And here he'll get it down to the 7th. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
If the Packers score right here, they are back in this
Only netted
game.
him 3, 2nd and 7. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown.
They are back in the game, guys.
Jamal Williams, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point splits the uprights, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Play action.
They'll throw. He's
Going deep.
deep over the middle.
Oh, had a man,
Would have really helped.
but overshot him.
Intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He gets it to Tom.
1st down. All we need to do is put 3 on the
Gain of
board.
11. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Are we running it?
Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27th. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
I want to get rid of it.
He's going to sling this deep down.
Nice.
Man, complete.
Woo, Brian Ryans.
Past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield.
All right, we can start running the football now. Now we're passing.
To throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
That was a bad. That wasn't even ideal.
They have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. A critical error there in a game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open.
Anzalone's hurt.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
In the back. Offense.
Marquez
So this will be accepted.
Valdez Gatling.
Offense backwards.
2nd and 10.
Rodgers to throw on 2nd down. His throw is
Couldn't set up the screen.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
3rd and 10. Defense matters.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete.
4th and 10. They're going to punt.
Call spot on. How about the execution of that defense right there?
It'd be a fake. No, not fake.
Tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down.
Ooh.
There's nothing available there for him.
Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point.
That is
So there's
scary.
a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else?
But we got some running room.
Move motion over and over.
Latavius Murray.
Down. It repeats under pressure.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. A tight game like this.
Latavius Murray got the first down.
Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell them to take.
Why are we passing?
Try and move forward.
Oh, we're the Saints. We pass in
But
these
it's
situations.
incomplete. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 2nd down. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Nice. Get the first.
It's complete.
Come on, young. You had the
And he'll be brought
outside.
down right at the 30 here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. A 20th carry.
Got the first.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. They're able to convert.
4.1 yards a carry.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. 54's Mike, 54's Mike.
They run the
Spread it out the defense. Give it to Jalen Richard.
a gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd down now.
Nice run up the middle
One down right at the 40.
for the first down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively.
Got 4 yards on that last run.
On 2nd down, it's Murray.
Ooh.
This will be taken to
Latavius Murray's injured.
Green Bay territory. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout as there's a Saints player down here on the field. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On 3rd down, Richard.
First down.
Very close to a first down, but I think
Oh, no. They're going to mark Rashad.
and that means 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New Orleans. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line.
Don't give up the big play, Saints. Say, guys, this is what I'm talking about. These games are coming down
Now
to the
a
wire.
desperation throw, deep depth. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
What?
It's a big
Oh, my goodness. That's what I'm talking about, guys.
42 yards.
Get him.
Back to
Yes, Cameron Jordan got him. 3rd sack of the day.
throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Different story.
Cameron Jordan.
Throw away. He's taken down. Cameron Jordan in there to drop him as that clock continues to run.
Interception.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Patrick Robinson.
Round pick Patrick Robinson.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
Cameron Jordan was putting the pressure on. Coming away victorious 23-17.
And never an easy thing to do, no matter how good Green Bay is, what the year is, to come into Lambeau and get the victory, but they did it.
You're not just battling the team that you're playing that day. You're not just battling the crowd that's in attendance.
We had 169 rushing yards, guys.
You're battling the history of the franchise. You're battling the ghosts that swirl around that place.
227 passing yards.
It is an unbelievable atmosphere. The most historic place in the league, and you have to make sure you stay focused on your task. Otherwise, you can get easily distracted.
Yeah, hats off to them for keeping that laser focus and getting the victory.
Brian Ryan's had a good game, 67 completion percentage, 263 yards, a touchdown. Touchdown through an interception.
Back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's loss number 5 for them on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.
Latavius Murray and Rashard had the most rushing yards. Jamal Williams came in trying to get something going for the Packers. Had a touchdown.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
That's not bad. 4 yards a carry, and Rashard 4.5 yards a carry. All right, the running game is getting down. Jimmy Graham, 7 catches, 101 yards. So we might want to try to get Jimmy Graham back for Jared Cook maybe. Jamon Moore, 78 yards. Jalen Richard, 6 catches for 54 yards and a touchdown. Michael Thomas, 5 catches for 51 yards. Jared Cook, 7 catches for 46 yards. Austin Carr had 32 yards on 1 catch. Cameron Meredith, 3 catches for 31 yards. Josh Hill, 1 catch for 29 yards. Tayshawn Younger, 2 catches for 20 yards. Beluga gave up 4 sacks to Cameron Jordan. We gave a couple sacks on the line, but let's see what happened here. 4 sacks for Cameron Jordan. He broke the record, guys. And Marshawn Lattimore had a sack. Rashawn Gary had 2. Adrian Amos Jr. had 1. And Zadarius Smith had 1. Interceptions by Patrick Robinson, 1 by Oren Burks of the Packers. But Patrick Robinson sealed his deal with the interception. Look at 4 forced fumbles. Cameron Jordan, Marcus Williams, Marshawn Lattimore, Demario Davis, and we were able to get 2 of them, but we lost. We didn't get 2 of them. So we did pretty good on forcing fumbles and getting turnovers. No defensive touchdowns. All right, guys. That's going to do it for this video. Check out the end screens for this video. Also, the last video of this game was also an awesome game. It was against the who was it against? It was against the Eagles. It was a good game, and we weren't able to get the victory, but hey, these games are awesome, man. You never know what's going to happen in the end. If you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that like button. Don't forget to check out these end screens. One is the playlist and one is the last video of this series. Also, hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe to the channel and turn your bell notifications on so you don't miss anything. I'll see you guys in week 14 when we take on those big bad Kansas City Chiefs. All right, peace.